Hello, my name is Tony Lynn Swinson, and I'm going to teach you about the flipped classroom. So who am I? I'm a math teacher in the Webster Central School District. I've been teaching for 18 years. This is my third year of using the flipped classroom model for algebra enriched, so 8th graders that are accelerated, and Math 8. I'm the mom of 3, Claudia, Anya, and TJ. Claudia is a freshman at the University of Dayton. Anya is a sophomore at Webster Schrader, and my son TJ is a 5th grader at Plank North in Webster. I'm a runner. I've done 14 marathons and 25 half marathons. So I always start my class with an agenda. As kids come in, they see the agenda on the board. So here's my agenda that I'll kind of go through. I've taken a few things out here and there just for the sake of time. So the flipped classroom, what it is, okay, it's the delivery of that rote instruction. It allows for problem solving, inquiry, and discussion within the classroom time. Small group instruction, it's differentiation by design, it's extremely flexible, and it's independent. What it is not, it's not learning by video, and you're not replacing the teacher or teaching. It's not an online course, and it's certainly not a magic bullet to solve all of the problems of education. Benefits of it, it is very student-centered. Okay? The kids can work at their own pace, more one-on-one time, it's active, there's group work, very teacher helpful. So immediate lessons for kids that are absent. It's decrease on catch-up time. It's a great review tool, and it's helpful for substitutes. If I have to be out, I can make sure that there's a video that they can play and the kids can watch. And private tutoring, it's great for that. I've used it as I've tutored students over the summer, and I have my full library of videos that I can access at any time to give to my students while I'm tutoring, and it's very assessment friendly. So before the flipped classroom and after the flipped classroom. So kids were dying on the vine, I feel like, in my classroom. It was always the same. It was a warm-up. We went over the homework. I taught a lesson, and then if time allowed, they'd start their homework. Right now, after the flip, we do a warm-up. We answer questions about the video, follow up on the previous day's problem set, which are those practice problems. Then they work on practice problems in small groups. They check for correctness or some type of learning activity, and there's a constant formative assessment occurring. So it's very relaxed. Kids are looking back at their old notes. Some may be watching the next video, working on the next problem set, problem solving as a group. So definitely a very relaxed and welcoming environment. So here are some things that we came up with as a survey. It's always great to survey your students to see what they're thinking, what they liked and what they didn't like. I'll let you read those on your own. How do you keep kids accountable? I always check their notes each day to make sure that they've watched the video. You certainly can give an entrance ticket on a sticky note to class with a thought on there. Questions answered from the video. So sometimes I leave questions blank in the video and say, okay, you try this on your own and come to class with it the next day so we can talk about it. A checklist with my initials for everyone that they complete, every problem set that they complete. You can have built-in quizzes from Edpuzzle or Educanon. So here's an example of my checklist. So after each problem set that they complete, that's the work that they do in class. It's the traditional homework, but now they do it in class. So for each one that they complete, and I check for correctness, I give them my signature. After all of this is complete, they turn this checklist in at the end of the unit, and this is where I generate my homework grade from. Uses other than instruction. I've done a classroom walk before open house for parents that couldn't make it to open house. For parent information, I've sent videos home to parents when it's course recommendation time. So how do you get started? Pick one lesson, pick a unit, pick one class. I had to sort of jump in with both feet. That was just my personality, so I just dove in and did it. You need a laptop or your smart board. A webcam is certainly optional. Watch other teachers' videos. Contact me, and I can send you some links to my other videos. But there's tons of videos out there on YouTube, instructional videos. Plan out your video in advance. Have your examples worked out. Have your vocab set. Try to keep it to 10 minutes or less. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Be yourself. I've made mistakes. I've been making videos at home. My dog barks, the phone rings, the bell rings at school, whatever the case may be. The kids realize that you're human. So ways to screencast. I use Smart Recorder and Smart Notebook. It's pretty user-friendly, but it does require a lot of saving. I upload my videos to YouTube, and then I post them on Google Classroom. Some people use Camtasia. That's another software program. Or Screencast-O-Matic. It's an online screen viewing. Here are my steps to getting started. Like I said, I use Smart Recorder. I'll let you look through those. Okay, and then I do edit in Movie Maker. I have that on my computer. It lets me edit, put a title in, any of the bells and whistles, and then you can see where I need to go from there to then eventually get it posted to my Google Classroom. So my sources of information: Dan Fullerton, he's a physics teacher at West Irondequoit. Kim McGee, she's a teacher I used to work with at Trader, and Alea Shahada, she's another fellow math teacher. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me at TonyLynn_Swinson@webstercsd.org, and I will add that right to this last slide. I would love to hear from you. Like I said, if you have any questions and you would like to give this a try, by all means, contact me, and I'd love to chat. Have a great night.